Is that even possible? We know that there are 3 dimensions, but what if there were more? Kaluza in the year 1919 suggested that there are. Why? Let's jump back into 1907. During this time, Albert Einstein discovered general relativity, which explains that space is flat, and if there is matter, like the sun, in the environment, it causes the fabric of space to warp and curve. Now, Kaluza, much like Einstein, desired to have a unifying theory, a master equation, so he tried to make sense of these warps and curves for electromagnetic forces. However, he soon realized that space and time had already been used to explain gravity, so what was left to be warped and curved? And that was when Kaluza thought maybe there are more dimensions, another dimension for another force. But what's interesting is that his equation, when another dimension was added, matched the equation scientists had already written for electromagnetic forces. Amazing, right? Finally an explanation for dimensions. But where are they? A theory was proposed that maybe there are 2 kinds of dimensions, ones which we can see and others which are too small. Let's take a look at it this way. If we took space and zoomed in as far as we could, it's said that we would find tiny, curled up dimensions that we can't see. But if you were an ultra-microscopic ant, you could probably walk on the grid-like dimension and the curled up ones.
Unfortunately, this could not be proven. Until string theory.
Let's take an orange and expand it until we see the quarks inside a neutron. And then if we take a quark, we can find a string-like filament. So string theory is suggesting that everything around us is made up of strings vibrating together. Boom! Unification. Why? Because now matter particles are acting the same way as radiation particles. Matter and all forces of nature can be put together under the idea of vibrating strings. Now, how does this relate? Well, when looking at the mathematics of string theory, it's found that it cannot work in a world with 3 dimensions, but instead 10. And that right there leads us right back to the theory that the world has more dimensions than the ones we see.